here with my co-host Shamar Diaz. Let me restart that. What's going on, Lionel Santiago here with my co-host Shamar Diaz, and this is a team hangout for my team. Um, you guys should know me by now, but should I do a little reintroduction or we should just keep it rolling? Because I think they should know who am I right now.
Yeah, let them know the introduction, man.
So if you don't know me, X Diesel Mechanic. I'm gonna give you a little quick background. X Diesel Mechanic didn't like where I was at the time, so I decided to look for something new, something that would allow me to work from home. So I could spend more time with my friends and family. And I looked online and I found the system that I am currently using right now, and the same system that you're using probably. And if you're not, there's a link under this on. There is on my lower third that says takefreedomnow.com. Get all in. Go ahead and type that in the address bar and get all in. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot it over to my boy Shamar so you can give his story.
Everybody, what's going on? Shamar Diaz here. Um, my story is I basically was working at Walgreens. I still am. I needed something new. I knew I deserved more of life for me and my family, and I knew that there had to be something out there where I could change my life to create a better life and to help others. So what happened was I started doing some research, and I came across the system that me and Lionel both are using, and um, learned a lot. And we're gonna teach you what we learned, and hope you're excited. Should I start it off, Lionel, or you?
I got it. So this group is pretty much for the people who are brand new, who don't know. This hangout is pretty much for the people that don't know what to do, right? So we're gonna get you started off, and we have another group, right? It's called the All In Mastermind Group. The only way you could get into that group is if you're all in, right? If meaning you have to buy all the products. Now in that inside that other group, we talk about strategies, right? We talk about what's working right now. We mastermind, so you could get a heads up in the competition. So you could be a top producer in your company, right? Um, Things like that. But in this one, we're just gonna be talking about general stuff. We're gonna go about for 30 minutes, and then an hour on the other hangout. So if you're all in, if you're not all in, go ahead and type that website in your address bar and get all in, right? Website is takefreedomnow.com/get all in. Easy. So you're in business, right? And you are just learning, taking the time to learn the skills, right? What happens? That's a big problem in this industry, right? A lot of people, they just want to just learn, and not do. Listen, when I first got started, I started to learn, 20% of the time, right? And 80% of my time was going to just implementing what I've learned. See, if you continue to just keep learning, you're not gonna get the result that you want. If you just hammer down and just start implementing the things that you learn, you are going to get results. Just keep this in mind, right? Study, learn, and teach, right? So while you're studying, right, while you're learning, you're teaching, right? Keep that in mind and always continue doing that, because if the reason why we talk about study, learn, and teach is because when you learn something and you go ahead and teach it, that knowledge you retain it twice as much as if you was to just learn it that one time and not teach it. So if you teach that knowledge that you gain, you're retaining more. Now, what I want you to do is stop learning, right? Because if you're spending more time learning the products or the training, stop learning, start implementing, right? That's the only way you're gonna make lots of money in this business. You're not gonna make money by learning. You're gonna make money by implementing. So if you're learning right now on a 24-hour basis, stop and start implementing, right? So I never met somebody that was learning and just making a lot of money by just learning all day long. Have you met somebody like that, Shima? Because if you have, let me point them to me because I don't know.
That person, I don't know that person. They don't exist. I don't know them.
So yeah, you got something to say, Shima?
Yeah. You have to study, learn, and teach. But to be able to study, learn, and teach, you might have to invest a little bit of money so that you can learn something and teach it, whether if it's mindset or whether if it's the training and the all in that you're gonna get with Lionel, and he's gonna go way more into depth than just the all in. He's gonna go way more into depth so that it can help you out. Sorry about that, that's my niece. Um, but before these strategies can work, you need to work on your mindset. Sometimes people just want the strategy, they want the strategy. But you need to understand that things happen in life. You have ups and downs in life, whether you're successful, whether you're not, whether you have a little bit of money, whether you have a lot of money, it doesn't matter. There's always ups and downs in life. So with that being said, you need to work on your mindset. And I just want to share something with you. In this game, you need to be very consistent. Now, if you're not working on your mindset, that's it plays a major role because even though the strategies work, you need to be consistent with these strategies. So if you're working on your mindset and you're listening to influential and motivational audios, and if you're reading influential and motivational books, what's going to happen is that's going to reprogram your mind. And when I say reprogram your mind, is all the doubts, any negative things you think about, all that stuff is going to start shifting to more positive, and it's going to start pushing you to take action with these strategies on a consistent basis. What was it that you said before? Do I know who, Lionel? Do I know anybody who ever just learned and that's it and got results?
Yeah.
See, that's funny that Lionel said that because I'm a boxer, right? So when I started boxing, my trainer taught me a whole bunch of punches, right? Now when my fight came up, if my trainer just told me the punches and I didn't take action and practice them on the punching bag, I wouldn't
You'll become the punching bag pretty much.
exactly. I will be the punching bag. So you need to take action and practice. You need to practice what you learn. Because if you don't practice what you learn, you're not gonna develop the skills. So you could learn all you want. You could know everything you want to know, but if you're not implementing, you're not gonna get any results. You're just gonna be a punching bag. So don't be a punching bag. I want you to get the knockout in the ring. So I'm gonna hand that over back to Lionel.
So Shema hit on a key note. He was talking about in this game, right? Think about this industry, this business as a game, right? The more knowledge that you invest into, the more you are going to succeed, right? So if you're like a gamer like me, once you upgrade, you have more power in your hands to conquer whatever it is that you want to conquer, right? So, for example, let's take it way back in the 90s. Remember Mario, when you used to play Nintendo, right? He started off as a little guy, right? And then he'll hit a block, he'll get a mushroom, and he got that power up. What happened? He ended up crushing every single Goomba there was. So it's the same concept with business. The more knowledge that you get, the more powerful you are, right? Now, another thing is if you're not listening to audios daily, you're not getting that power up that you need to, in your business. Because every single day you're getting hit with negativity, whether it's TV, whether it's news, whether it's your neighbor, family member, whether it's the radio, you're getting hit with negativity. So the only way to wash that negativity out is if you, number one, you are listening to audios daily. Number two, you get submerged with a community of like-minded people, right? And that's the only way you're gonna get out of the slums. If you're immersed with negativity all day long, that's all you're gonna do. Just be negative and not accomplish anything. So what I want you to do, right, is if you don't have it yet, get the inner circle, start listening to it, right, every single day, nonstop, right? There's a particular audio in the inner circle. It's called "Speak the World into Existence." Existence. I can't say that word. But if you listen to that audio for 21 days, I promise you are going to see changes in your life, right? If you speak whatever it is that you want to happen to the world, right? If you want to become a millionaire and you actually say this, hey, I want to become a millionaire, you feel it, you visualize it, and it will happen, right? It won't happen today, right? It will happen. That's like the first step of you becoming what you want to become, right? So once you start saying these things, it's like the universe just opens up. Have you ever been in traffic? If you say this, traffic will get away from you, right? You have a clear lane, right, with bumps and bumps on the road, but you'll end up getting to that, end goal, right? So if you don't got that, get it. And again, like, we have an inner, an all-in group that we teach all strategies, and I really want you guys to get that, right? I want to get you guys to your income goal faster than later, because what I want is to teach you guys the good nuggets, the solid nuggets that I want to give out. Like, I want to give it to you guys, but I can't, because if I do, I'm doing a disservice for you. You're gonna miss out on the potential income that you're gonna receive. So if you don't know where to get that all in, there's a link on my third, right? It's called takefreedomnow.com. Get all in. Get all in. Make it happen. I don't know. Borrow some money from your grandma, from the bank. Do something to make it happen. So this hangout is pretty much about taking action. So another thing that came up was a lot of people, they just sit around and look at their emails, thinking they're gonna get a sale. The only way you're gonna get a sale is if you actually start implementing the things that we taught last week. We taught what was it? Facebook Hustle, the Facebook chat. I think I left that video in the group. So if you implement that, right, and you take it and you run with it, and if you implement it every single day, you are going to get results, right? Either is a yes or no. Those are results. You're gonna get them, right? I get them all the time, but I keep on moving forward. I don't stop for nobody. I mean, if people want my help, I'll give it to them. If people don't, then I'll be like, hey, good luck to you. You stick around. You see my results. I'm gonna be here making money. If you want to make money with me, I'm more than happy to help you get that. So take that Facebook Hustle, Facebook chat, run with it, and don't stop, man. There's I learned something I kind of knew, but I haven't been implementing it because I've been doing some other strategies like Instagram. Starting when I come back later at later at 3 o'clock, I'm gonna start implementing this Facebook PPC strategy. I want to teach you guys this strategy, but again, I'll be doing a disservice to you. So pretty much what it's gonna do for me is I'm gonna get maybe 2 to 3 signups a day. So imagine that coming to you every single day, nonstop. It's crazy. I want to teach you this stuff, but again, I'll be doing you a disservice if you're not positioned to make that kind of money that you want, right? So back to you, Shaymar.
I was just thinking about when you said visualization. It's important to visualize you being where you want to be, like whatever it is that you want to be in 6 months to a year from now. With Lionel's assistance, I want you to picture that right now. Whether if it's traveling with your family, whatever it is that you like to do, with whoever you like to do, I want you to picture that right now, right? This is important so that you can be consistent with these strategies. So I want you to picture where you see yourself when whatever success means to you, when you're successful, I want you to picture that right now, right? Now, you might be mad at me, but whenever there's a task you have to do, when there's something that you have to implement, there might be days where you feel like, oh, I don't feel like doing this, but you have to do it anyway. It's like a job. This is like your job, but it's your business. You have to go whether you're sick, tired, it doesn't matter. You have to go. So what I want you guys to do is whenever you feel like not putting action, not taking action, or not implementing what you're taught, always picture where you want to be in 6 months. That picture should be the drive for you to make you take action, to make you get to, so that you can make that picture a reality. So that's something I've been implemented because we're all human. Sometimes there's days where we just want to, relax and not do anything. But remember, this is a business, and you need to take action here. So that's a good little strategy that I use. Use that picture where you want to be when you're successful, so that whenever you don't feel like doing anything, that picture's gonna pop in your head. And especially since you're hearing me say this to you, it's gonna pop in your head. So it's really in your hands now if you want to be successful now. Because if you truly want this, the picture will come to your head and you'll take action. If the picture's in your head and you know you have to implement a task, a simple daily task to achieve that result you want, if the picture pops in your head and you don't do that action consistently, it's really your fault, because you already know where you want to be, but you're not doing anything to get there. So that picture, always think of every day, and write down your goals. What happens is when you write down your goals, um, be very detailed. Also, put the date, put the time, put the income goal that you want. When you write that down, what's gonna happen is you're basically putting in your subconscious mind a task that you want to hit, a goal that you want to achieve. And every day, if you put it somewhere where you can see it every day, it's just gonna happen. You're just gonna go and take action every day until you hit that goal, because that's the task. That's your goal. So it's gonna happen. Make sure you put it somewhere where you can see it every day and have that picture in your mind. And also meditate. That's very helpful. If you meditate 10, 15 minutes a day, for those of you who don't know how to meditate, all you have to do is sit in a room. You can turn off the light if you want. Thoughts are gonna pop in your head. If they do, just ignore them. Don't react to them. Just sit in silence and let your mind wander away. But don't react to the whatever you think about. If you think of something negative, don't get mad. If you think of something positive, that's fine. Just don't react in a negative way. Just let your mind be in stillness. Let it just be calm and relaxed. That's gonna help you, because what's gonna happen is, if you're meditating and you're also thinking about that picture, something weird is gonna happen. It's hard to describe. Something weird is gonna happen, and when I say something weird is, you might start like getting excited when you're picturing where you want to be, and that's also gonna train your mind to think of that picture like a lot. Like you're kind of gonna be obsessed with it, so it's gonna really push you to take more action. So I just taught you these mindset tricks so that when Lionel teaches you the strategies, you can be consistent with it. Because let's say if I want to build my stamina, right? If I want to run a marathon, if I do two, let's say a marathon is in 6 months, right? If I start preparing 2 weeks for it, I'm not gonna make it through the marathon. But if I start to prepare and be consistent every day, starting now to 6 months from now, I will make it to the finish line. And I just went over with mindset with you guys, because the mindset plus the strategies is gonna help you make it to the finish line, and that's why I want you guys to get to the finish line. So with that being said, I'm gonna hand it back over to Lionel.
So check this out. He hit on a key note, man. And man, you're coming up with some good nuggets today. You've been doing some next level meditation. I don't know about. We gotta link up later on. But so he was talking about visualization. So check this out. I'm gonna tell you a little bit of story about last year. Last year I wasn't doing none of this stuff. I wasn't doing meditation, visualization, listening to audios, right? What happened from last year and this year, my son was born, right? That gave me the reason, the why, for me to go ahead and continue this journey that I'm on right now. I started doing visualization, right? I found my why. So I visualized that I'm going to be a millionaire. So this year, right, I'm going to start hitting that 6 figures, right? Right? The reason why, because I'm doing actions every single day. I'm doing income producing activity every single day, nonstop, whether I'm sick, right? Whether I got a beard, right? Right? Whether I look ugly, whether my phone is broken, I'm continuously doing something so I could get that 6 figures, that $1 million ring, right, in the company that I'm in. So, like he said, if you're sick, you're in a wheelchair, I don't know, whatever. If you're capable of doing a video, shooting a video, typing, you're more than capable of earning that income goal that you want, right? There is no excuses. You got everything inside of you to get what it is that you want. Everything, right? If you don't believe in you, I'm gonna tell you right now, I believe in you, right? If you need somebody to believe in you, I believe in you, right? Because I know you could do this, right? You could do whatever that it is that you want in life. All you have to do is take that first step and continue going, right? There is no such thing as in fear in this world, right? It's just people, they don't take that extra oomph that they need. So let me tell you, if you need that extra oomph, I just gave it to you. I pushed it with both hands. So continue doing that, right? Continue going forward and never stop, never look back. Yesterday was crazy, right? I looked at my Facebook page, and I was looking through all my results, and it looked like somebody else did that. Because I was like, damn, I did that stuff? Well, yes, because I continued to be productive, right? I never stopped, right? I never gave up. I never said, oh, I'll take that. I'll do that blog post tomorrow, right? I did it. I did it that same day. I never gave an excuse. I got the no excuse mentality, right? When somebody says, oh, I'm late for work, I'm like, nah, I just didn't feel like waking up. So the reason why I say no excuses, because I don't give no excuses. I don't give excuses, so I don't expect an excuse. Oh, I don't got money. I don't got this. Find a way to get it done, right? There's a lot of options in this world that, you could get. There's a lot of loopholes, too. Loopholes. So, there is no excuses, right, when it comes to building the business. There's a person in the company that is bound to a bed, right? Because she's legitimately paralyzed from the head down, and somehow she's making 10 grand a month. I don't know how, but she's making it happen. So if that lady, not to point her out or anything, but if she could do it, I believe you could do anything that you want. So it's coming down to like the 5-minute mark, right? So again, if you're not all in, we're gonna go out to the other hangout, talk about strategies, right? Talk about what we talking about today, like the Facebook, Instagram, the YouTube hustle stuff, right? Chema?
Yup, and if anybody has any questions, we can answer it for them.
Yeah, so we're doing that today. If you have any questions right now, you could unmute yourself and let me know. It could be, if you're in this hangout, then you have to be like either in the blog or in the inner circle. So if you have any questions on the blog or maybe about emailing, you could ask away, or how to get more reps. We could answer it real quick. Cheryl, you have any questions? We're pointing you out, but yeah. No questions? All right. All right. So, sponsoring recruiting, there is a product called, if you want to be the top top producer in your company, there is a product in the back office called the Top Producer Formula. Get that product, man. You're gonna learn how to sponsor and recruit like a boss. I'm telling you right now. And like I said, you're gonna start recruiting like you didn't know it was you. Like I just mentioned that I looked at my Facebook page. I didn't know who was the guy sponsoring recruiting people, and it was me. But it was all because of that product. So go get that stuff, and I'll see you guys in the other hangout. Thank you for coming to this hangout. Next Saturday at 1 o'clock, every Saturday from now on, we're gonna shoot. We're gonna do 30 minutes on this hangout, and then another 30 to an hour on the all-in hangout. And all we're gonna do is talk about strategies, results, what's working, and who did what that day. You know. So thank you for coming. You got something to say, Shamar?
Are you hear me?
Yeah, you good?
That's it, man. That's good.
Another thing is, keep in mind, I am by far no professional, right? You don't have to be a professional to make money, right? There is nowhere that it says you need to be a professional to make money, man. So just be you and go out there and crush it, all right? If I'm doing it, if an ex-diesel mechanic is crushing it, you could do it, all right? All I knew was a wrench, you know, put a tire on a truck, and that's it. And I got involved into this business, and I'm making things happen. So thank you for coming. I'll see you in the other hangout if you're all in. If you're not, then get all in so you could go to the other hangout so we could talk to you about strategies and things like that. So we could get you to your income goal that you want. So thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.